When first responders arrived at 1201 Valley Avenue Southeast on Thanksgiving Day 2005, they found 23-year-old Makia Mosby shot in the head and her apartment on fire. D.C. police began an investigation, but it took 19 years before Michael Wells was charged with the crime. As the trial got underway, defense attorneys informed the jury that crucial evidence in the case had been lost. In a motion to dismiss the case, the defense attorneys wrote, "The loss of evidence has critically prejudiced Mr. Wells' ability to present an effective defense," further writing, "The evidentiary record of the initial years of this investigation is nearly non-existent, an outcome that should have been avoided with the passage of the Millicent-Allewalt Act in 2004.
And what it did was it extended the retention schedule for homicide files and also evidence, mandating that we maintain custody of this stuff, all of it, not just the investigative files, not just the photographs, evidence, everything, for a minimum of 65 years.
But as Michael Wells' defense attorneys told the jury and was spelled out in a filing, because there are more than 100 plus photos missing, there are no photographs of several areas of the bedroom, including the locations where evidence was purportedly collected. The filing goes on to say the 911 recordings were never preserved. Jim Trainum, now retired, was a D.C. police cold case detective who learned in the early 2000s that critical evidence was missing in an untold number of homicide cases and alerted then D.C. council member Kathy Patterson, who got the law passed. He says the department was not abiding by the law while he was still on the force.
The law passed in 2004, and the department didn't issue any kind of general order or special order about the retention schedule until 2006.
When the jury began its deliberations in late June here at D.C. Superior Court, it had been given instruction by the judge on the missing evidence. But by July 2nd, the jury told the court it had reached an impasse and could not reach a verdict, and a mistrial was declared. Jim Trainum says it's a very good law.
We have lost cases, and we're going to continue to lose cases if we don't, follow this procedure.
The defense attorneys representing Michael Wells did not respond to a request for comment. The D.C. Police Department and the U.S. Attorney's Office both declined to comment. In the district, Paul Wagner, News 4.
The Millicent-Allewalt Act is named after a young woman who was raped and murdered in the district back in the 70s. Key evidence in that case was lost or destroyed.